bunch of people have been asking me, where is Megatron during all of this chaos, during Starscream's reign, and now Soundwave's reign? Where is the leader of the Decepticons? Well, I'm gonna tell you because it recently just dropped, and you will be very surprised because I was very surprised, to be honest. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button. It helps me grow. Let's get into it. So, Megatron was kicking ass. I mean, literally. He was a gladiator, so he was kicking ass. One man versus an entire collection of Autobots, and he wasn't even phased. Matter of fact, he was having fun with it. He was having so much fun, he grabbed Brawn and blasted a hole through his chest in front of Optimus Prime himself. Brawn is considered to be the strongest Autobot, and I mean in sheer strength alone. His strength levels are very high. So for him to go out this sad, it shows how mighty Megatron is. And when Optimus saw his friend die, he was like, okay, let's just end this right here, right now. Punching Megatron, but Megatron ate that punch and returned it back, knocking Optimus to his back with one single punch and pummeling him into the ground. He said, bruh, I like your eyes. Give me your eyes. Bro was digging Optimus Prime's eyes out of his sockets, but Optimus wasn't even phased. He was, but he made the decision. You can have my eyes, bro. Give me your freaking arm. With his battle axe, he ripped off Megatron's arm and kicked him, falling from space. But Megatron is like a cockroach. He doesn't go down easy. He grabbed onto the ship, calling for Starscream to help him. But he should have known who Starscream was, because he just pulled out his arm cannon and blasted Megatron in his face. Jesus Christ, I hate Starscream. Even when he's betraying his own bad guy master, I hate Starscream. Megatron fell to Earth. Any other life form would have died on impact, but he was still alive. Matter of fact, he was knocked out. He was being experimented on by some snake humanoid creatures. He was pissed off, crushing them on the foot and leaving one alive, asking him, where are my limbs? And he just pointed because he was dying. And you could tell this is art style done by Ryan Othley because he looks awesome. Megatron saw his arm, and like freaking Venom, he connected it once and smiled because that was his baby. Now to get his cannon arm. But before he could, he was under attack by a literal army of snake-like humanoids. They wanted him back because they saw him as their property. But Megatron is nobody's property. He is freaking Megatron. Now, these snake-like people didn't care. They wanted his technology, punching him with their monster, screaming at the top of his lungs, you belong to me, machine. Megatron was offended. That sounded mad disrespectful. He had to pull out the mace and say, bruh, eat this, crushing the head of the monster. He said, do you know who I am? He didn't care. They threw a spear directly into Megatron's eye. Now he was blinded, but that would never stop Megatron. He plowed through the whole army, escaping from their base into the land because he is owned by nobody. And you, Starscream, I am coming for you, and I will have your freaking head. While all this was going on, Duke was proposing they work with the Baroness, but Colonel Hulk wasn't rocking with that idea. The Baroness was too dangerous and too lethal, but Duke believed lethal was what they needed right now. So, tracking her down, we see Baroness on the road, on the run, dodging every government she could find. But the thing is, other people were after her as well, because just as she thought she was safe entering an alley, she was kicked in the face by a freaking ninja cyborg woman. Now, don't get me wrong, the Baroness can handle herself. She is a skilled enough fighter on her own, but that would be cool if this person was just one person. She had a teammate. They came to take the Baroness, and they were going to do it one way or another. But the Baroness would never give up. Grabbing onto a pipe, she destroyed their gun with one toss. Because if she's going down fighting. But thankfully, she didn't have to do it alone, because someone else had tracked her. Duke had tracked her. Seeing the opportunity to escape, she climbed on board, and the ninja assassins were pissed off. Duke, on the other hand, was ecstatic. He got what he wanted. he got the Baroness, and now the Baroness was part of the G.I. Joe. Jesus Christ, and she looked good. While Duke was congratulating his new member, we see Hulk brooding in his cave over a list of names of people he wants to include on his new team. He was angry because the people he sent to get the Baroness messed up their mission. That's right. He was the one to send the ninja assassins, and they were not even ninja assassins. It was Lady J and Flint. That's right. We discover that Colonel Hulk was building another team, a Black Ops team, a team that will be more lethal than the G.I. Joes behind the scenes. This universe is shaping up to be freaking amazing, and I am here for it every step of the way.